Welcome. This is Gabe Hernandez, publisher and EIC of ComicalOpinions.com. It is Monday, October 23rd, 2023. There's no op-ed today, so we're going to keep it short and sweet. But the reason there's no op-ed today is because we're building out and going to record a larger op-ed that's probably going to be released a little bit later this week. And if you're just curious to know what it's about, obviously we're going to address a little bit of a dust-up that occurred late last week with DC Comics writer Tim Sheridan. His video about his forthcoming, which is due to be released tomorrow as of this recording, miniseries regarding Alan Scott as the Green Lantern from the Golden Age imprint of comics that are coming out under the New Dawn of DC banner. The reason we're going to address it is because Tim makes a very interesting point that I think not a lot of people give too much credence to, or give maybe too much credence to. And I think it would be interesting to tackle Tim's point from that perspective, but that requires a little bit more research. Now, everybody's going to be tackling, or I should say even attacking Tim Sheridan over his video because he basically said, buy my comic or you're a bigot, which is not a very good or sound or historically proven marketing strategy. So we're not going to tackle it from that perspective because everybody has their 2 cents about it. We don't need to kind of delve into that any further than everybody already has. But I think there was something he said specifically in his video about that comic that I think too much people give weight to, and we're going to see if we can prove that out, but it requires some research. We have to do a little historical digging. So keep an eye out for that op-ed a little bit later this week. We're going to have a video recording, also the audio recording, and we'll probably post it up on the website as well. So even though there's no op-ed, we do have something coming later this week. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll clue you in on all the details once it's ready. Next up, you may have noticed that on some of our social channels that the format of how we post the reviews is kind of been in a state of flux. We're trying out some different things with some automation, and that's to guarantee that when we publish the reviews, it's not just on the website, but it's on all our social channels, and it's done with quickness and efficiency, so that that way we can spend more time writing the reviews and less time trying to wrestle with Facebook and Instagram and everything else that's going on. So if you notice the format's changing, don't worry, nothing's broken. That's by design. We're experimenting and poking around, trying out some tools, and we'll see how it goes. So let's move on to the reviews from last week, and also the reviews coming up. Had some pretty sizable lists, but I just want to let you know that we are still writing our reviews as fast as we can, and the lists just seem to be getting longer and longer these days. So we're trying to do our best to get them all in the week. If we skip one or two, we'll do our best to try and make it up. But just let you know that but the lists are getting pretty long, so we're trying to do our best. Let's see. Here comes Calico number 4 from Sigma Comics, Days of the Republic Volume 1, and Seventh Sister from a new publisher, Fox Red Comics, which is basically a sister publisher to Blue Fox Comics, who we've covered in the past multiple times. So they're all indie submissions, and all of them are pretty good. Give them a shot. We have Red Sonja Volume 7, number 4 from Dynamite, Vampirella versus Superpowers number 5, also from Dynamite, and Robotech Rick Hunter number 2 from Titan. Our pick of the week, no surprise, is Big Game number 4 from Mark Miller and Image Comics. We have also the finale for Draculina Blood Simple number 6, one-shot Robin Hood Dark Shaman from Zenescope, and that one actually winds up being more of a Ghost Hawk one-shot, even though it's got Robin Hood on the title, but it's still a pretty solid comic. Oz Kingdom of the Lost number 2, also from Zenescope. Antarctica number 4 from Image Comics, Crusader number 2 from Mad Cave, and Gumbreed number 4 from Blood Moon Comics. So coming up this week, we have a few, actually a pretty long list here. Fantasy Quest number 1, Night Watchman, Creatures of the Night number 1, and Anomalies number 5, all indie submissions. Void Rival is number 5 from Image Comics. That's the sci-fi series with a Transformers tie-in. Looking forward to that. Blade Runner 2039 number 8 from Titan. Conan the Barbarian number 4, also from Titan. Universal Monsters Dracula number 1. I'm a huge horror fan, and especially with the Universal Monsters. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Written by James Tinney IV. We'll see how it goes, but I'm personally looking forward to see what comes out of that one. Spawn number 346 and Gunslinger Spawn number 25, also from Image Comics. We have Prometheus in Chains number 3 from Red 5 Comics. This is a sort of a modern take on The Bride of Frankenstein. Simon Says number 2 from Blood Moon. Grim Tales of Terror Quarterly 2023 Halloween special, just in time for the holiday, which is perfect. Wonderland Out of Time number. No, it's not Out of Time. It's Wonderland Out of Time, which is a one shot also from Zenescope. We have Disney Villains Hades number 3 from Dynamite. Under the Influence number 4 from Mad Cave. That is the social media cult mystery story. So we'll see if that continues to be a pretty solid pick. Starfinder Angels of the Drift number 3, based on the tabletop role-playing game. Monomyth number 6 from Mad Cave. That concludes the miniseries from David Hazan, who wrote the Nottingham series. And Tier Collector number 2 from Blood Moon Comics. So short and sweet today. Not a lot to cover, but just want to let you know that we have a longer, larger op-ed slash research video that's coming up later this week. So keep an eye out for that. Hope you have a great day. It's Monday, October 23rd, 2023. This is Gabe Hernandez for ComicalOpinions.com signing off, and good luck and God bless.